second graders. One thing that you had in your packet to do this week was a short story to read, and after you read the story, you were supposed to find the word that you could put in the story that would make the story make sense. So you're finding the missing word. And we've worked on this a lot in second grade, and you guys have gotten really good at this. Remember how we've done it every month during iStation? And then at the teacher table, we work on this sometimes when we're being word detectives. So we're going to practice this together now and see how you guys did. Here's your story. I'm going to read it, and remember, good word detectives are always going to read all the answer choices before they decide. Juan Largo has spent 7 years learning about black bears. He catches the bears, then he puts little radios on them. He can track the bears and blank down what they do. He even knows where they sleep during the winter. Sometimes he puts a tag on a bear's ear. Then he will know that bear when he sees it again. So let's find the word that best completes the sentence. Now we went ahead and read all of the paragraph. Now let's go back to it and look at that sentence where the missing word is. He can track the bears and down what they do. Okay, let's see. Our first choice is back. He can track the bears and back down what they do. No, I don't think that makes sense. Let's try our next word. He can track the bears and write down what they do. Yeah, that makes sense. But remember, good detectives always look at all the choices. So let's try our third choice. He can track the bears and sing down what they do. No. So the best answer choice was B, right. So when you did this on your own, I bet you got that one right. Let's look at the second one. Many good baseball games have been played during the World Series, but one game had the fans on the edge of their seats. It was when the Yankees played the Dodgers. Don Larson pitched a perfect game for the Yankees. No one on the Dodgers team ever hit the ball. No one got a walk either. Not Dodger got on base. Of course, the Yankees won the game. Okay, let's go back and find the word that would make sense. No one on the Dodgers team ever hit the ball. No one got a walk either. Not on Dodger. Not working Dodger. Not one Dodger got on base. Did you find the one that makes sense? One. Let's keep going. Mangrove trees grow in salt water. Most trees take in water with their roots. Then they let it out through their leaves. When mangroves take in water, they take in salt too. They let the water and the salt out. After that, mangroves look as if someone salt all over their leaves. They look as if someone threw salt all over their leaves, as if someone liked salt all over their leaves, or they look as if someone grew salt all over their leaves. So which one of those choices do you think makes the most sense? I think it's the one that says, after that, mangroves look as if someone threw salt all over their leaves. A newt hatches from an egg underwater. This small animal first lives in water. Later in life, the newt grows lungs and moves to land. At this stage, the newt is bright orange. Other animals can see it easily, but they do not it. They know that the newt skin will make them sick. So we finished reading the whole paragraph. Now let's see what word makes sense. But they do not bother it, but they do not drive it, but they do not iron it. Bother makes the most sense, but they do not bother it because they know the newt skin will make them sick. Okay, just a few more. A beam of light from the sun looks as if it's white, but it's really made up of many colors. These are the same colors you see in a after a storm. So remember that, but let's keep reading. Light that goes from the sun to earth passes through the air first. Some light bounces off bits of dust in the air. The blue and purple beams in the light are the shortest and bounce the most. They bounce all over the sky. This is why the sky looks blue most of the time. Okay, so let's go back since we've read that paragraph and see what would make sense in this particular story. These are the same colors you see in a after a storm. These are the same colors you see in a cup after a storm. These are the same colors you see in a rainbow after a storm. Or these are the same colors you see in a face after a storm. Did you choose rainbow? Good job, second grade. Last one. Scuba divers swim deep in the ocean. They use face masks to see better. They wear fins on their feet to help them swim. To breathe underwater, divers use air tanks. 1 or 2 tanks are onto their backs. Then divers can stay underwater for a long time. If the water is cold, they can wear wetsuits to stay warm. Okay, which word would complete that sentence? Let's go back. To breathe underwater, divers use air tanks. 1 or 2 tanks are imagined onto their backs. 1 or 2 tanks are lost onto their backs. 1 or 2 tanks are strapped onto their backs. Strapped onto their backs makes the most sense, and we can see that in that picture. Great job today.